Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Jose Urquidy. What do you have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the dump.
Has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tony Kemp.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Here's Tony Kemp. Knocks it down.
Safe, he's in.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Right now third in the American League in RBIs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Melton raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So here's Brown at the plate. To the right side. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The A's strand one. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching A's baseball on the show Bay Area. Back here in Houston. And on the mound today, Paul Blackburn. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just...
Now we check out the Astros lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 4th in the AL in RBIs. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Righty to the plate. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So the Astros leave one, scoreless after one. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. Here's the rookie right fielder, Connor Capel. Urquidy back to work. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. His fourth home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. Here's your one. And that one pulled foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Corey Dickerson. On the ground to first, could be two. Goes to second for one. On to Jose Abreu. That's two. Lawrence Butler digs in now. That one ripped. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down to the hole.
He's good.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1. Ripped into right field, base hit. Langoliers around second, headed for third. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Kemp. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Jose Abreu. Peterson tosses across to first. That takes care of Abreu.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman in there at the knees. It's 0-1. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
One down, base is empty. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to third. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jacob Melton. That's in there, and that is strike one. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. Ball one there. Struck him out looking. One left for Houston. They trade. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, Seth Brown. That one pulled foul. Urquidy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Smoked on the ground a second. And one away in the top of the third.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Aledmys Diaz now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball hammered left field and gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Dickerson now. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
New pitcher on here, Blake Taylor.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Butler in his rookie season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Fouled off left side. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jace Peterson. And that's in there for strike 1. Peterson, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now a fly ball to right center. And that is that. Welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. In there, and it's 0-1. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Brown takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Brantley, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Out to short. Diaz slings to first. And they get Brantley for the out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Taylor back to work. In the air, center field. Melton hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Jesus Aguilar. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now that to right. Tucker on the move. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Connor Capel up next for the A's.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Houston, stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a strike. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. 0-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Brown. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
0-1's the count.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Slings it across. That takes care of Abreu. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Aledmys Diaz now. The pitch. And a base hit up the middle.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Corey Dickerson. Center field. Melton under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Man at first, Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Now batting.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here is lined into left center, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Tony Kemp. Right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Seth Martinez gets handed the rock out of the pen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. On the ground to 3rd. On to 1st. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back here in Houston, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alex Bregman.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he gets Bregman. And one gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Jacob Melton.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he hits a ground ball right side, gathers, and throws to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, and they're down 9. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Seth.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Seth Brown goes deep. That's his 50th career homer. And they boost their lead. It's 10-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
And the batter now, Connor Capel. Pulls that one foul. Capel goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
Well, they gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
The 0-2. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now here is Aledmys Diaz. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And he grabs it foul. Martinez, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. That one drilled left field. That's back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now here is Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Butler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jace Peterson. That one to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Fought off foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. As the A's are on top. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. The pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Brown. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Swing and a little roller right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That's to third. Throw on to Brown. That ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Phil Maton.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hammer, base base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the... All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Kemp on at first, nobody out. Bounce to the left side and foul ball. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
At the plate, Seth Brown. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead continues to grow. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now, Connor Capel. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Digging in for Oakland, Aledmys Diaz.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. And he makes the grab. 2 down. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 13-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Man at first. Next up for the A's, Corey Dickerson. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right side. And that is that. Welcome back. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. On to pitch now for Oakland, Madison Bumgarner. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Madison Bumgarner.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one lifted to left. Dickerson racing, makes the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In there for strike one. No secret, Mad Bum is a country boy born in Hudson, North Carolina. He loves rodeo competitions and roping events. Here's a good nugget. He's even competed in official events under the name Mason Saunders.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Peterson tossed to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The A's lead it 13-0. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. And a pitch. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So, man aboard, Shea Langoliers. Up next for the A's.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one hooked foul. And a pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
New pitcher now, Rafael Montero.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Man at first, and now Tony Kemp. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack on 3. It's 17-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Melton pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Digging in for Oakland, Connor Capel.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Bounce to the right side. Altuve slings to first, and that'll do it. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer as the A's are on top. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Patrick Corbin.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Langoliers gets under it. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch is popped up. Brown under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Melton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. Montero back to work. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
Now the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Snags it for the second out.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Shea Langoliers will hit next.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Butler off of first with 2 away. High fly ball right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 hit. Back here at Minute Maid Park. So bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He swings and fouls one off. Corbin, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009. The wind to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Bounce back to the mound. And Tucker is retired.
now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right through there. Got it. Ball game. Well, this one ends in a blowout. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out west in the American League, Connor Capel launched 3 solo home runs as the Athletics defeated the Astros 17-0. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they destroyed the Angels 9-3. Jonathan Hernandez got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Rangers over the Rockies 5-4. The Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 1-0. Alek Manoah got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 4-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-1. The Kansas City Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-1. The Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Guardians 8-3. The Phillies hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. Alex Call grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Nationals to victory against Detroit 4-2. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-0. Merrill Kelly got his 2nd W of the season, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 1-0. Evan Phillips got win number 1 on the year, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 6-4. Joe Musgrove tossed a dominating complete game shutout, leading the Padres past the Red Sox 3-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Logan Webb had his first victory of the year, leading San Francisco to a victory over Miami 1-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.